Okay. All right. Good night, everybody. Let me see. It's now 2 minutes after 9. Hey, everybody. Hey, cool gamer. Hey to those in the clouds, and hey to those who may be watching on the repeat, because I don't think I'm gonna be on here for too long. I think I had scheduled this for 9:30, but I don't think I can wait because I don't know what the night holds. Because it gets worse. So I had something that I wanted to say real quickly. And it was something that I watched today. I titled the live thanks Nubyology 101, and I'm pretty sure maybe if she sees the title, because she doesn't know I wrote I was gonna do this live. So I said, let me just come and say why I'm thanking her. Okay. So yesterday I came on here to talk about William and the whole Natasha situation. And I ended up going off talking about two non-significant elements, like seriously, I didn't need to even talk about none of those two people. And I also didn't even need to come on here cussing either, you know? So this morning, um, well, let me say, I think this started yesterday. I was watching New Biology's live. Well, not a live stream, it was a video that she uploaded, and she was cussing somebody out for less than 2 minutes. And it was done in such a way. I'm like, you go, girl. I had no idea who she was talking about, and I still don't know because obviously I missed something because I sleep like 3 or 4 times for the day. Well, right now that I'm sick, I sleep even if I don't want to. It just happens. Okay. So, so I saw that video and I'm like, who is she talking about? And why? I don't know. Maybe I missed something. Maybe I'll hear about it later on or something because she didn't call the person's name, right? And then today she did a live stream and she was hold on. She did hold on. I don't know if I said hi to you, cool gamer, but hello, good night. Right. So she did a live stream today where she was basically talking about the fact that she doesn't see the need to, come on here and arguing with people or, getting out of her character. And it made me do some thinking, like for real, for real. Because I remember when I just, started early last year with this channel, and I was like, there were a few little dust mites who were saying, you're going to have to beef. You're going to have to beef. This is a beefing sector. And I kept saying to them that I'm not going to allow people to upset me to the point where I'm going to be beefing and stuff. Hey, Ox City. Hey, Brit Girl. Hey, everybody coming in. So let me see if I can stay focused because my head is off. Okay. So I was saying, when I started, I was like, I'm not going to allow people to get me upset. I know that people will push your buttons, people will say stuff, and I'm like, yeah, it's the beef sector. Doesn't mean I have to beef. And I also, you know, used to say, let people say what they want to say. I sometimes I find fun knowing that I upset people. It does a little thing for me or two. Okay, at least I get to chuckle a bit. So I never used to argue with people. I don't. So like today's live stream that New Biology did, it really kind of made me go back to what I used to say, like, not allow people to upset you. And for me, I always say it's entertainment only. It's entertainment purposes only on here. So like never, you don't have to unless you want to. You're only human, but you don't have to come on here arguing with people just because it's a beef sector. That's all I'm saying. You don't have to. Do I still have this thing moving on the screen and shit? Shit. Yeah, so I'm like, you don't have to do it, and not because somebody may say stuff, you don't have to prove to them whether or not you can argue with them. For some people, dragon seems to be like the greatest skill over here, but I want life skills, like I was mentioning earlier on. Well, yesterday, there are other skills that are way more important than the ability to drag. I spoke about a few of them yesterday. Those are the skills that I'm way more interested in. So, like people who will check you and say, "Oh, she can't drag, she can't this," and it's considered weakness. I want it to be let me be weak. And she also said that too. If it means she's gonna be considered weak, she'll stay that way because she has family that look up to her. She has her mom that loves her, and people who she wouldn't want to have see some of the stuff or hear her get out of, you know, her body like that on here to strangers, right? So like there are other skills that are more important, in the real world, digital literacy, uh customer service skills, yeah, collaboration skills, like those things that are way more important than the type of skills that apparently make you the biggest thing on here. Problem solving skills, negotiation skills, I spoke about those yesterday. Delegation skills, like those are the skills that kind of matter to me mostly, especially right now in the world of work. Those are the ones you want to pay attention to. Okay, those are the kind of skills that you want to hone in on. Customer service skills, teamwork, and all of the multitasking skills and all of those other type of skills. Those are the ones that kind of help you to make the real money out there in the world. So those are the skills that I'll much prefer to look at. So if you're not banging and cussing people out and stuff in this sector, you don't get the type of attention as some other ones. Okay, and I am not going to do it. Leave it to those who want to do it. I also said something yesterday because I was listening to the video that I did, which I took down because I'm not coming on here. I don't like coming on here cussing. I've never liked it. And the fact that I did that yesterday, it's kind of embarrassing to be quite honest. That was crazy. Like, I don't even know how I ended up starting on Natasha and went to that shit. So that was kind of, in a way, disappointing to me, like I disappointed myself. I don't have to prove to anybody I can cuss. I don't have to. I don't know. I don't see the purpose. So that's and I'm gonna stand by my word. Because there is one thing I said yesterday. There was one thing I said yesterday that um what did I said, there was something about battle. I was when I was listening to the live I did yesterday, I said I choose my own battles. I don't allow battles to choose me. Okay. So I choose my battles. I don't allow battles to choose me. So, like, you're going to have times when people with negative energy are going to come around you. You're going to have times when people are going to do things to poke you. You're going to have times when people are going to try to do things to rile you up or try to put you down, but you're not going to allow them to, take you there. You're always supposed to be in control of your own actions. We're all humans and we may slip up a time or two, but at the same time, I don't think I should give certain people my energy. So that is that. See, here goes newbie. There you go. And I also removed the video that I did yesterday. Newbie, you're just coming in. I was just saying thank you for the video that you did this morning. Whenever you did it, because it's whenever I woke up. Girl, I slept 4 or 5 times today. Okay. So that video made me do a little thinking, and then I took that video down of me, you know, saying some stuff yesterday. Brit girl, it was a video that I found and I shared it on my wall. And while I was talking, I somehow thought about it. And I'm like, those two bitches. So I was talking about the Mutt over there in San Antonio. Because if you the video is like 11 months ago. But then when she was there, you can't drag. She can't drag. Oh, you're a dox, bitch. You can't drag. And I'm like, bitch, you're talking about people can't drag. You are here dragging and doing all of this shit on here, but you're still broke. Your life is still nothing in comparison to mine. And I'm not rich by any means. I'm just saying, you are talking about who can drag and who can't do this, and you're considering me to be weak because I'm not doing the type of things you do on here. But if I do the things you do on here, you're not any better off. Look at your position in life. I would never ever want to get to your age and be in the position you're in. There's not much to look up to. That's not much to look forward to. And I'm in my 30s. Okay. So is that what I'm supposed to aspire to? And then there's the other part of that same video where Shelly is on there letting it be known that she is doxing me. So that's kind of why I went off a little bit yesterday. And one of the main reasons is because I'm hearing how she's talking about church and stuff. This wouldn't be the first time she's talked about being in her church and doing good. And then all of the people who are supporting her, and I'm not saying you can't support who you like, but you tend to not see some of the stuff they do. You tend to, when they are speaking like they are positive beings, you tend to not remember some of the really nasty shit they have done on here. It doesn't matter how the person acts like they're white as snow. It doesn't take away from the fact that she's doing really nasty shit behind the scenes. And I was only mentioning that yesterday to say that you would not have to do anything to anyone on here for them to try to dox you. And I'm like, especially during that time, I was relatively new to being a CC on here. I was relatively new. That was 11, almost 12 months ago. And you knew I just started coming on here a lot. And me stepping away from her, not dealing with her anymore, it did something to her, obviously. Because I didn't have words with her or say, oh, I'm not dealing with you anymore. I stepped away because I do what I do quietly and just move away. Because, like I said before, I am not a high conflict type of person. I don't have a high conflict personality. I much prefer to preserve my energy. I don't like going back and forth with people. And I do that because it's a choice for me. When you are young, you do those silly stuff. When you are older, it's just not the same. Okay? So that is pretty much what I was saying yesterday. Okay. And I was also speaking about the fact that there are times when you're going to have people who you like and you support on here, and they may not be cool anymore. And fine, you are still cool with the same two people. You didn't know they were going to fall out. But at the same time, you must not be forced into a position where you have to choose between the two. You should still, both parties should still respect the fact that, I'm cool with both of you. I'm not choosing any sides, you know? But then there are some people on here, they're not mature enough. They're not emotionally mature enough to understand that it's okay. So those things do happen. Hey, Baron. Well, newbie, it just kind of helped me a little bit. And that, newbie, is why I took that freaking video down from yesterday. Because I'm like, nah, I don't want this to be what I represent on here. Okay. Because I only argue with people when it's necessary. Okay. I have a way better time with a freaking road rage cussing people out of my way before I come on here cussing. And even that is too much. But even that, sometimes you gotta leave them alone when they do the crazy stuff on the road. Baron, I'm happy I saw you. I want to ask you a question because I was watching William's video today, right? And Natasha left a video and he screenshot it and he put it on his community wall. And I'm so happy that I remember you said you're from Suriname also, and that's the same place that Natasha is. And I wanted to know what the hell did she say in that chat? Could you translate, please? And and also for those who don't know, Baron, do you live in a hut? A mud hut? Because that's what some people were saying. Once they heard that she was in Suriname, the first thing they said was mud hut. And I'm like, mud hut? Like, why do and then let me say to myself, entertainment purposes only. Why, oh why does anybody who is not from the States, why do they have to live in huts? Why do they automatically have to think certain types of stuff about people, and it also makes me wonder what you know it just shows me the mindset. And the woman turned her camera on when she was walking to show that wad of money and stuff. And when she was sitting in her house, did anybody see mud in her background? Did anybody see a hut there? Or it just feels better talking about she lives in a mud hut. It just makes people feel better, I guess. But hey, this is a beef sector. Um, yeah, Byron. So you don't have to click the link because I know you don't click links. But I wanted you to tell me what she was saying in that screenshot that I saw, where Mr. William was, where Mr. Williams was saying he wants her to stop coming in there leaving messages. What was the message that Natasha left? Okay, let me look. I was just playing about a hut though. We do trees in the tropics. Okay. Do you sleep in coconut trees too? Because I guess that's why I talk about coconuts this much. Is this dumb bitch asked me if I used to sleep in coconut trees in Jamaica, and I'm like, what? You stupid bitch! Coconut? How the hell am I gonna even reach up there? And I'm like, what? I'm like, what the hell am I supposed to reach the coconut tree? I don't even know how to climb that shit. Hey, Clyde. Good to see you. Okay, so I'm waiting on Baron to come back because, like I said, Baron, it's William Carruthers. William Carruthers is the name of the channel. Baron. So I'm waiting on you to go and translate what Natasha left him on his wall because I was nosy and I wanted to know what she was saying. So I'll appreciate you telling me. And also, since you also live there, could you also tell us what $200 can get? Because I was there in the chat telling people $200 when that is, it depends on what she's doing with it. That could sometimes barely buy you enough food for a month. Maybe it will buy you enough food for a week, especially if you have a family of more than three, you know? Or it just, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Who came in? Hey, I am Shay Beezy. Okay, you're gonna look at your history. Did I say hi to you, Ox City? Hey, Ox City. You're in a crisis now, Baron. You could go back over there to Guyana. Sure, you see what's happening over there right now. Y'all are gonna be one of the richest people over there in a while with that oil, dude. What? 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 I wish I could make some arrangements to go there. Shit. Getting on some of that oil money. Okay. There you go, Baron. Baron says before COVID, $200 could have been a lot. Yeah, represent your flag. Represent your place. So Baron, because Natasha thought she was the only person from that space. So oh Lord, I cannot. Mm-mm. Yeah, you're in Amsterdam now. I remember you said that. Yeah. So let me know if you find it, Byron. If not, I'll go. I'll. Should I? Let me go drop his thing. Can I find it? Hold on. Let me see if I can find Williams's channel for you. Let me go see if I can find it and drop it so you can find his community wall because he says he's gonna have somebody translate it for him to see what she said. And I don't know. I'm just curious because Natasha has been doing the damn thing. Natasha has been doing the. Oh, you said I should put it up. Okay. I'm gonna go find it. But hold on. Let me go find it. Okay. Give me a minute, guys. Okay, so I found it, but I was about to share my screenshot, and then I looked up and I saw my other stuff, and I'm like, "You damn, you are not gonna show your business like this, girl. You are not gonna show your screen." So let me just copy and paste this shit in. Let me use this shit right here so I can. I am not gonna. I almost did. Giving that little. Don't cuss. Don't say it. Mm-mm. But I'm seeing where you say it's Dutch and one Suri cuss word. So you found it. You found it too? Oh, you're translating it, so I don't have to show it. Okay. So I don't have to save what I have. I could also drop his channel too. Okay, so instead of me cutting and pasting all of this shit, let me just try to share his channel. Why doesn't this give me an opportunity to share his channel? It doesn't allow me to share the post. Why doesn't it allow me to? Maybe if I use my phone and not my computer. I don't know. Oh, you're translate. Ooh, I didn't even realize it was Kai who translated this. Hold on. I have a message for you to check it out. Wait, what? What? I don't understand. I can't understand English, right? I can't speak it and I can't understand it. You gotta help me out here. Hold on. Okay. Good. Okay, so you're translating. Okay, good. Thank you. Good afternoon. I got your message. Get the F out of here. I don't want to be here. This is my real name. Can I have your name so I can look you up? What? What? What are you saying? Oh. Hey, Car Vixen. What? So who is it that's telling her? Lord have mercy. So what does it mean though? What are we supposed to do? I got your message. Get the F out of here. I don't want to be here. This is my real name. Can I have your name so I can look you up? Who is saying that? Oh, ka means shit. Ooh, well, I learned a word. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I pasted his link in the chat. Google is our friend. Oh, Clyde, you're saying Google is your friend. You were translating her stuff to Clyde. Man, I don't have enough brain power today to even try that shit. Cause I used to do that whenever what's his name used to drop all that Spanish shit in my chat. I was translating like a bitch behind here. Okay. But what does she mean when she says that, though, Baron? Also, Kanvan here means, I don't even know if I pronounce it the right way. Kavan here. I don't know if I pronounce it the right way. So most of the times it means get the F out of here. So she was just pretty much cussing him out in the chat. Okay. I dropped his link in the chat. Thank you for your translation services. Okay, so we got Clyde translating Natasha's stuff and so Baron could translating. I appreciate that. Yeah, she was just pretty much cussing him out. Oh, you need the whole message. Man, I am too afraid to share my screen on this bitch. Who the hell is sending me this? I don't know. Who? Hold on. I got a very weird message a while ago from an app I don't use. That is weird. Okay. That is really, really weird. I don't understand what just happened, so I gotta go make somebody check that out for me. Uh-uh. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. Let me focus. I was looking at something. I'm sorry. I am back. Let me focus on this shit right here. So you're saying the whole message wasn't shown, so you can't translate the whole thing. Okay, but there are more than one messages though, Baron. I think he had like 3 screenshots. There are 3 screenshots there. So if you go, okay, Baron, because I am so interested in this thing, even if you don't see it, I think it's on. I think where she left the message was under the video that says my. Because I'm clearly seeing the whole thing right here. I am seeing the whole thing. I'm seeing all her messages. Shit. So she's over there cussing William out in her own language. So she speaks to him in English. Why didn't she just finish talking to him in English? Now she's cussing him out in her foreign tongue and making my head hurt trying to figure it out. Girl, you're making my head hurt. Okay. And I'm like, I can't wait till I see Baron so I can ask him to translate because I know he said he was from there. Okay. You need the whole message. It's under his video that says my. Well, thank you, Baron. I appreciate that. Not a personal attack. Yeah, it was on his community wall. It was that the screenshots are on his community wall, and the video that he did that it says my, you will see that she left a message below it in his comments, and I just wanted the translation services because I want to know what Natasha was saying. I was nosy. Okay. Karen Vixen says, I thought she said she was done with William. You know, people, when they fall out, they always claim they're done, but they still want to know what each other is saying. They still go back and forth with each other. They still, even here, you notice she'll be on the link and he'd want to click the link to clear his name, and she'll be like, let him up, and all of that shit. So how do you say you're finished with somebody but you still want to, hear what they have to say? If the relationship is done, it's done. Well, for me it is, because I am so cold with it. Shit. If I am done with you, I am done. Okay. And they live so far away from each other. The end of their relationship has to just be deleting a number. To end that relationship, all you had to do is delete the number or delete whatever other app you use, and that will end the relationship. You know what I'm saying? Because you guys have never met before. I could see if you were like doing this for a year, but then you went to 4 years of this. And I don't think any of them are victims. None of the two are victims. You only see one message on his community wall. That those are the screenshots. But then if you look at his videos, go to videos, Baron, or go to his live stream, and you'll see one of his videos that says my, or something like that. And then you'll see Natasha left messages there. That's where the messages were. So you'll find it. Thank you. Right, Cara Vixen? I hope I pronounced your name right. Cara Vixen. If I am done, I am done. I am always, first and foremost, I am always about self preservation. It's not me being selfish or anything, but if I realize that what I'm gonna about to do is waste my time going back and forth, it just doesn't make any sense to me. Hey Shantae, big up yourself, girl. Right, Kara, they both love attention. They are loving the attention. Okay. I pronounced it right. Okay, thank you. I only see my message. I You did leave a message there. Okay, let me go back to Williams. I want to share my screen, but I don't want to remove some of these stuff I already have on here. Okay. All right. So I'm there on Williams's page right now. On live. Um the video he did was called My. Let me go. I'm listening to it. Let me see. Ooh. How do I mute this right here? Okay, I mute that tab. All right, let's see.
I admit I asked Lady Nika for the money. I admit this. But it wasn't for Natasha. It was for me. It was for me because
I don't see it.
Broke up.
I don't see it.
I
don't see it. Maybe, man, let me see if it's under another video. Shit. I knew I went and I was nosy. Ooh, let me go look. Let me go look. Did he remove it? I'm gonna go back to his community wall. You know what? He took screenshots of it, Byron, but he didn't do a good job taking those screenshots because guess what? It doesn't show the full messages that she sent. So some of it is cut off. Right? Some of the messages are cut off. So we're only seeing like half of it. Oh, but the second one we can see clearly, right? The third one is cut off. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Then here goes somebody by the name of Nadiana that says she can get out of here. I don't want to be here. This is my real name. Can I call you? And I look for you. What the hell? Ooh. Whatever. I'm done. My head is gonna go hurting. Nah, I'm in too much pain to take that shit on. I'm done. I just wanted to be nosy to find out what that was all about, but I guess not. Okay. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. I can't see shit. Let me get out of Williams' shit. Let me get out of this. And I was gonna put these on a screen real quick. Let me take it down. I'm leaving that alone. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. Let me come back to my chat. Okay, with all respect, I speak Dutch and Suri. I'm not gonna fool you. Okay. But I saw somebody else translate some of the stuff in the chat too. Okay. It's okay, Baron. I have to sing for you? Not right now. My throat is like I have a grater at my throat right now. Like sandpaper is at my throat right now. It's not as bad as yesterday, but I can't sing right now. Uh-uh. I am not. I am sick, Baron. I've been sick for the past, I want to say it was since Sunday. Dang, it's been Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, 5 days. And it's been bad, it's bad at nights. But I'm a little bit okay right now. I'll make it through the day, but then once it turns like probably 6 or thereabout, things just starts going downhill. Fortunately, I slept throughout the day, so like, with all the crap that's about to happen for the rest of the night, you know, guess I'll suit myself up for it. I'll suit Baron says I've seen a few translations. Google translations don't have Surinamese. Okay. You're insistent. I could never. You want to hear me croaking on here? You should click the link and sing when I have Kate back in karaoke when I get better. Okay. Okay. All right. So I guess we won't fully know what's gonna happen. Well, between what's her name, Natasha and William, none are victims. Okay. First of all, both of them were paying for, well, William was paying for a transaction, Natasha was providing a service. That's how I see it. I don't see it no other way. And of course, maybe I could also say yes, she was looking for an opportunity from William. I could say that too, but I'm not going to say that without saying William was also getting something from it. Okay, that's how I'm looking at it. You don't even know the story? Well, child, from the bits and pieces I put together, Shante, we all laugh more. Shante, we all laugh. Shante, Shante, we all laugh more. You said you're lost too. Well, the lady's Guyanese, right? Right. So Baron, she's from Guyana, but she moved to Suriname. I'm hearing that. Well, at least from her, that's what I heard. You caught some highlights too. So the gist of it is this: they are no longer together, right? Natasha was always getting her little change at the end of the month or every month. Let me say every month. William was supposed to be sending her some money, and he didn't. One of the things she saw was that he was lying, saying he has the money or he's trying to send it and it won't go through, and oh, I'll go back tomorrow and get it done. And then when he's at the place, he'll have the people telling her on the phone, oh, the transaction can't go through or some crap like that. And she'd be calling and calling and he'll be avoiding her instead of just being straightforward and saying, listen, I don't got the money to give you. So that's a part of that upset her. And she's like, I'm done with the lies. I am done with William and the lies. So I don't know if she realized her source, her money was was not going to be sure anymore, or she also mentioned that he speaks poorly about some of the women on here. So I don't know if that is also those two things, a combination of the two, about him talking poorly about women. And also she mentioned that he doesn't, also she mentioned that he doesn't treat her well. She said that he talked bad to her, and she didn't like the verbal abuse and the emotional abuse from William, and she was tired of it because she's like, he talks like he's nice and stuff when he's on here, but then outside of YouTube he talks to me certain kind of way and all of that. And then William, on the other hand, was saying that she wasn't working and he was trying to help her, not help her, tell her that she needs to find a job and stuff. And every time he asked her, she wasn't trying to get a job and stuff. But Natasha said that was a lie because she keeps a job. Okay. So that was that on that. So Baron said drama. Right, Shante? Full of mix up. It full of mix up. Yeah, girl. It full of mix up. Yeah. So that's how that went. So Natasha said he lies too much, and she also didn't like the way he spoke to her, and then of course the money wasn't coming in the way it should, and she was also upset about some of his YouTube activities. William said um he doesn't want to be with her anymore because he found out she has some other dude there for 8 years. Also, that she's a scammer and she's using him and all of that shit. So I'm assuming that those are the main reasons why they're no longer together. Okay. Right. Right. So that's right. So that's basically what I heard. Now, yesterday, or was it the day before? I can't keep up. I've been sleeping too much. Yes, whichever day, yesterday, the day before, whichever it was, Natasha said um William was the first person that reached out. Okay. William first reached out to her. She didn't reach out to him. He solicited her. He is the one who started the conversation, the communication. So, you know, who made the first step? It was him. Now, with her being all the way in Suriname, I don't understand what how the relationship was going to go, cuz after a year or so of talking online, and if you decide that you want to be together or you're a couple, it is obvious that one of the parties are going to have to move where the other party is. Is it going to be a visiting type of relationship where people visit for a few months and stuff? At some point, if it's a serious enough relationship, they're going to have to be together. So how is the relationship going to be a virtual thing for 4 years? How does that work? How can you be with somebody for 4 whole years? 4 whole years just talking? So Natasha said she wasn't going to turn down the free money. Natasha said she wasn't going to turn down the free money. Okay. And she's and she said she was offering him companionship. And she said she'd show him the little panani 1 or 2 times for the month, maybe once a month if she felt like, and all of that shit. So they were doing the do, they were living it up. Okay. They were doing it. But I'm just saying though, if they're together, if they are really in a very serious or committed relationship, or they want to, strengthen the relationship, at some point you got to go move in with each other. Or somebody, you're going to tell me in the space of 4 years, nobody visited nobody? She didn't go visit him. He didn't go visit her. Nothing. You could tell by a year or two if if a relationship is going anywhere. Don't it, Shanti? Don't it? They want to deal with French Guyana. Okay, listen. It is so. People, people. Yeah, man, it did sweet them. Mm-mm. And he's older, so maybe that pretty much worked for him. Because he seems to be the type of person who loves to talk. So the companionship, you could tell that maybe that worked for him, because she says they spend hours on the phone. He would always want to see when she's going place or where she is. They video chatted, all of that shit. Now I want to know, how the hell is she with somebody for 8 years and he didn't know? And where was he when she was doing all of these conversations on the phone with him? You know? Oh, Baron, I think I asked you this earlier on. $200. She was getting $200 per month. What can $200 get you in Suriname? I don't know what part of Suriname she is in. I know you don't live there anymore, but let me know if I was right in thinking it could probably contribute to a bill, or maybe, to go to the store and not even fill your cart. I don't even think you could fill your cart with $200 in Suriname. So, like, when people are saying, "Oh, she was going on with this $200 because it was thousands of dollars in her country," Thousands of dollars doesn't mean shit because the grocery is expensive. You know, grocery is expensive. There. Thank you. Now, I was trying to say that in a few chats because everybody was like, oh, she's getting the $200. And they were busy knocking up calculators and all of that shit. And I'm like, oh my God. Because you sent a few hundreds here from, and then you go and you calculate and you see calculates the thousands there, it doesn't mean that it's a whole lot of money. It doesn't. You cannot even fill your trolley with $200 in Suriname. You know what I'm saying? But everybody knows everything, I guess. Let me see. Definitely a bills are right. Road money. Good. You know me as a Shante. And but everybody knows everything. That's what I found out in this sector. Bam. There you go. There you go. Baron said $200 could only buy like three things. You see what I'm trying to say? But the masses though, the masses, they know everything. Oh, he's sending her $200. That's so many thousands of dollars where she is, and I'm like, $200 lasts you a good 4 or 5 days with a little food. Okay, that could never do for the month. It doesn't even keep your stuff for the week. Okay, you gotta stop. So says before COVID, $200 was a lot, but not now. Suriname has Holland prices. Okay, okay. So I was there. There are just some stuff that you just gotta laugh, and of course they say the people there in Suriname live in huts, in mud huts. Let me put the mud in it too. Mud huts, apparently. And this is coming from people who've never been there before. But automatically, because she had an accent that was not, similar to the masses, and she was from somewhere different, a different geographical location, it has to be dirt and mud. Right, right. Okay. It's just always this arrogance. I don't know. Like you once you don't speak a certain way, look a certain way, come from a certain space, automatically people try to find the worst thing to say so they can feel elevated, I guess. So they could elevate themselves above the person. And half of the times, the person they are bringing down, and I'm not necessarily saying, I'm stuffy, and I'm not necessarily saying this for Natasha. Natasha is speaking how many different languages? Can you do it? Natasha has spoken about the different areas that she's worked. Well, I don't even know if it's true though, so I'm not even going to take up for her. Hold on that one. But you just never know what are the areas other people are skilled in because they sound different from you. Automatically, you don't think like the colonizers. That's all I'm saying. Don't think like the colonizers did, and that's how they took over people's country, people who were living there before. That's how they end up doing that because they go to the people's countries, and because they don't sound or look the way they do, they think that they thought that they were not intelligent beings, that they were not civilized beings, like they didn't have their own political organizations in place, like they didn't have their own thing. It don't be like them. And in all that I'm saying, in the same breath, let me say greetings to all the Pan-Africanists that are listening or maybe listening. So shout out to you, the Pan Africanists at home and abroad. Shout out to those, well, acknowledgement to those who transcended. Shout out, I remember W.E.B. Du Bois. Shout out Marcus Garvey, of course, and Kwame and Kuma. Okay, I had to slip that one in. Shout out to those people who have transcended, and shout out to those who are still, you know, doing the work. Okay, slip that one in. All right, let me see what this says right here. Suriname has the same 6 to 700 rent. Ooh, that seems almost. Isn't that like that's low income? Okay, okay. The people work really hard, and people send money over there. Right? It right. You have maroons too, Byron? I didn't know. Oh yeah, you would. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I forgot. Yeah, I forgot. We have maroon people in the bushes, but they don't need much. Their grocery store is the jungle, which is right, Baron. I wish I could find a spot that I could live off the land only. You know, use the sun. I would say, ooh, man, it is gonna happen the way I want. Trust and believe. I want bigger space so I can do my thing. Trust and believe. Live off the land. Live off the grid. You know, solar panels so I don't need to use. I'll get there one day. Right. So 200 was just a little nice extra. They have to work 2 full-time jobs to have. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Got I got you. Okay. I like nature, Byron, and that is why when I visit places, I like going out by myself and checking stuff out. It, you know, it causes problems for me, but I deal with it after because I always get, why do you keep going places by yourself? And I'm like, I'm a drifter, baby. I want to go freaking drive somewhere and find stuff out myself. I want to go walk around and do. Where me I go? Shan tell me don't know where me I go. Me I go find somewhere. Me I go find somewhere, man. Sometimes I just want like a peace. And you just want like a quiet. And you just don't want like a people around you. And you just want to be one with nature. Put it away there. No, I guess I mean I like the convenience of the look at technology and all of them other something there, but uh, it doesn't always work that way for me. I always go a week to the city. I go to the bush for like 3 weeks. I wish I could do that and go to the rivers and the hot springs. Ooh, uh. Byron, I've been hearing that a lot, and I'm kind of happy to an extent that I heard it because apparently everybody from the third world. How many worlds are there? There's one world. One world. There is one world. So I don't even use the word third world, the phrase, the term. I don't use the third world. I use developing countries. They are developing countries. And half of the reason why most of those countries are in the state that they are is because of colonizers. It's because of other first world, and I'm putting first world right now in quotations, utilized, abused, raped those people of their resources. Okay. Especially the Europeans. I don't even want to go there. And they raped their resources, human and natural resources, for centuries, and it has had a devastating impact on them until this very day, and they are still trying to get back on their feet from all of those centuries of, you know, them using their resources and all the wealth going back to the colonizers countries. That's how that goes. Okay, if that didn't happen, who knows where they would be. So everybody's at different stages of development. That's all it is. And apparently, if you're from a developing country and not a developed country, you're supposed to be automatically below. But I don't care, Baron. Don't let it affect you, my love. Even though you don't live there anymore, don't let that shit affect you. You know, Because you could, at the end of the day, you could still point out some states, some areas where people are living way worse than people in some developing countries. Okay, I try not to let that bother me. Ignorance is what it is. You can't help people, and some of the people who make all the disses about quote unquote third world countries, they've never left their city, they have never left their state, they have never left their country. Mm-mm. And some of the people from those islands, they don't want to go they don't want to go to certain countries to live. Not everybody wants that. Not everybody wants to have to deal with racism. They don't have to deal with racism in their country, so they'll stay poor and happy because they don't want to live their lives worried about white people trying to kill them. You know, there are some people who hold those things dear to their heart. Their freedom to speak, freedom to walk without being in fear. You know, they'll stick around with people who look like them. But anyway, I digress. Don't let it affect you. These are people you don't know, Baron. So, and everybody has a right to their opinion, or to say stuff. So you don't have to, you know, just let them say what they want to say. Suriname has a lot of gold. Right, Shantae, moving right along. I can't say it like what's her name? Olivia used to say that along. Moving right along. Like what type of contracts though? What type of contracts? Let me see. Oh, you mean for the goal? Mm. Why do they have to get outsourced? Why do they have to outsource? Mm. I don't know. I don't know. Suriname is where my naval cord is buried over there, so that's my home. Europe can never be my home. But you got to do what you have to do. People move to different spaces for different reasons. It's also never their intention to stay. They go to do what they need to do to get to, elevate themselves, to take care of their families. That is one of the reasons why you hear people say all the time. You hear them say, oh, the Jamaicans have like 10 jobs. There's a reason for that. Okay? We got to send money home. We know what is happening. We know we're, you know, doing stuff for our family. You want to make sure that you're putting yourself in a position to, be able to support yourself and your family. And you're most of the times it's future investments. Okay, it's future investments. Put it that way. Oh, really? Ooh, I can see that. Just imagine what their negotiations were like. Wow, a lot of corruption. You know how it goes. Yep. You call them people to sell out them people. I would never go to the U.S. So you prefer where you are, Baron? You think it's evil? Oh Lord, you think it's evil? So you like it in Amsterdam, Baron? You prefer it there? I mean, not everywhere is though, Baron. Not everywhere. You can find some really nice spaces to be. You know, you can. I was over there by Triple Red. Um, I was trying to figure out what was going on with. There's a lady, I think her name is Screets, who was over there trying to explain something about what happened with her and Ben's over there in the T sector. I realized that a few people, the moment they realized that her accent was different, they started, you know, and the woman is, I'm was it Australia that she's from? Like the woman is actually speaking English, and you have people over there already having issues with like. Is nobody supposed to talk differently? I'm just trying to figure shit out. Is nobody supposed to be themselves? The woman is talking and people are saying they needed translation services and stuff. And I'm like, what? What do they not? Isn't that English right there? The woman is Australian, and I'm sure I was hearing English and I could understand everything the woman was saying. Also, she wasn't, I guess because she wasn't, packing the punch, like people wanted the mess right there and then, and she was trying to explain stuff. But you know what? It's kind of a little bit hard for people to get, to understand because they weren't in the sector, in the tea sector. Now I know, I watched Danny sometimes, but I didn't even know it was a tea sector that she was a part of. I just used to watch when she used to rub out. When she used to do, what's her name, Nosy Ho. Oh my god, I used to love it. So I've been watching Danny, I want to say for almost 2 years. Is that how long I've had, I think almost 2 years now I've been subscribed to her. Um, I just used to enjoy watching her. Check Nosy Ho. No, does Nosy Ho have a channel anymore? Girl, I used to watch Nosy Ho a long time ago. But then she and her, I don't even know what her girlfriend at the time, that crazy bitch, was saying some shit about Lady Saw and Jamaicans. So of course I had to unsubscribe from that shit because I couldn't take the ignorance, the arrogance. I mean, it was too much. And I don't know. Oh, it was about something that was happening during the COVID time. And every country has different protocols that people that travelers are expected to acknowledge, and you are going to have to sign off on it, so about all the different systems put in place before you purchase your ticket or while you purchase your ticket. All of these things are there for you to know what is going to happen before, so you can choose whether or not you're going to enter into that country. So you don't go to the country even though you knew what the protocols were, you knew what was expected of you and stuff, and then thinking, oh, I'm just going to do what I want, I'm just going to do it. It doesn't work that way. People tend to want to go to other people's countries and not follow the laws of that land. Like apparently they're above them and everybody else is below them. I don't know why. There are some people who disrespect other people's culture for no reason at all, more than just that you're just disrespectful, point blank, period. And they were making some commentary about the woman. It was something about her and her mom claiming that the Jamaican government had them locked up in some hotel. It was some dumb shit. It was some a few years ago, so I don't remember everything. It's that time that I decided I was gonna unsubscribe from those dumb bitches, and that was that. I don't remember who Nosy Ho was fighting with at the time that made me subscribe to her because I was loving it. She was attacking someone at the time, and I'm like, yeah, girl. And that is what made me, started watching her and stuff. But then after that, I started hearing all that crap she was saying. I'm like, nah, Hey, Vibrant. Hey, everybody coming in. I feel a little bit better, Louis. I have a fever right now, though. It's some weird shit happening to me. I know what it is, but it's some weird shit. I can't explain it. It's to the point that my joints hurt. And last year, I broke my toe last year. I was telling you guys about it. So it's been over a year actually that I broke my toe. And do you know that I am feeling this toe? The pain that I am feeling, especially last night. You would have thought I still had that broken toe. Because the pain in my toe, it just came back out of nowhere. And I'm like, excuse me? Aren't you supposed to be healed? And my joints are killing me. You hear me? It's a lot going on. I was gonna take one of those. I still have my free. Do any of you still have your free COVID test that they gave away? I'm gonna take one of them. I've been doing my home remedies and stuff, thankfully, so that's been working. But then, it with natural remedies, you don't get quick results. But at the end of the day, it's gonna give you lasting results. So I don't want the quick fix. I want lasting results. So I'm waiting. Uh, for incoming weather, change of weather. You think? Listen, my knee everywhere hurts, Sky. Everywhere hurts. Everywhere. When I say everywhere, I mean everywhere. And then it comes with frequent headaches and stuff. It's a lot going on. And then there's a lot of listen. My throat. It's not as sore right now. I'm doing my honey and lemon and stuff. I got a lot going on. I haven't told my mother yet because I can't deal with the extraness that is going to come out of it. So when I get better, I'll tell her. Because I can't deal with the extraness right now. And the calls every minute and stuff. No, it's some real serious pain, girl. It's joint pain. And I can't even, my skin feels prickly. I can't touch some parts of my body. It's a whole lot going on. Okay? It's a whole lot. My eyes hurt. The back of my eyes hurt. It's just a lot. That's what your grandma used to say. It normally was in the knees, vibrant. Like when the weather changed, you felt it in your knees, or when it was gonna rain. But I'm hoping like this goes away soon enough. You know. I didn't not yet. Not yet. Wait. Hold on. You should have just showed it. I am afraid to go, Vibrant. I don't know why. My thing is this, Vibrant. I don't have a problem going to the doctor. I don't. But what I always do first is use my home remedies because that's how I grew up and they always worked. But if I use them I give myself a timeline, and if things don't start, looking better, I take my ass to the doctor and, go get medication. But I always do my thing first. Always. I have a high tolerance for pain. Let's put it that way. A very, very high tolerance for pain. So it takes me a while before you could. Do you know when I broke my toe, it took me like, how many days did it take for me to go? Because for me, I thought, no, it took me 2 days. I think it took me two. It's my mom who's too tall because I sent her the pic and it had some purple looking. And mm, that's when I went to the doc because I didn't know it was broken at first. But anywho, so I try my own things first, especially stuff my mom used to give me when I was younger and whatever. And then after that, if I give myself, a certain number of days, and if that doesn't work, I take my ass straight to the doctor because I know I may need antibiotics and all of those other stuff. So I still do go. But certain traditional practices I still keep them. Let's put it that way. Because way before certain the medical doctors we know today, our ancestors were living for hundreds of years and they were only using plants. They knew what leaves to use. They knew what plants to use. They didn't go to any doctor's office or the pharmacist to get anything. They know what to put together, what two herbs work and what didn't, and you just gotta, you know. And I saw Baron mention the maroons earlier on, and if you know, you know, you know. So you know, if you know, you know. And then when all of that doesn't work, you go to the professionals and let them prescribe it. The only thing is that the natural remedies, they are they 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 are tried and true. Okay, they may not give you the quick fix that you want, but it heals you. And then you got some medications. When you look at some of the you read through and you see what are some of the implicate what are some of the things that will happen when you take them. Ooh, don't take this if you have this. Don't take this if you have this. It may cause this. It may cause this. Ooh, and it may cause this too. And then you're like, you're supposed to be making me get better, and I am at risk of getting this, or that, and that. All of those symptoms I'm gonna have to deal with probably later on. I'm like, well, drinking some garlic tea or some thyme tea and stuff. I'm not gonna get any of this, or this. Okay. I'm not, you know. I'm right, Louis. I know, but I don't, Louis. I am even though I'm on here and I'll talk. I call myself I'm not necessarily an introvert. I don't know how to put this. I know that she cares and stuff and whatever. I can get that you're gonna call and check up on me, but don't call me every minute. I don't like talking a lot. Do you know I'm laughing? It has nothing to do with this. It's because my mama, my mother, well, I say mommy. And for those who are from the Caribbean, you know what you call your parents. You say mommy. But anyway, so she called me and it was a should I even say it's nothing. It is, man. She cussed me out. It was the dumbest shit. She's like, you don't even keep up with your cousins. Why are you like this? She kept asking me why I am like that, and I am trying to explain to her, but she doesn't understand. Like. I am a quiet person half of the time, so I'll do. Man, I can't explain. Let's leave that where it is. Uh, I'm gonna have problems explaining that shit. Brick Girl says I have a, but basically she cussed me out. Certain events, I'll let us say there's a family event. I'll say hi to everyone. We laugh and chat, but I can only give you half an hour. I can't do nothing. Half an hour is all I can give you. I'm sorry. I'll give everyone half an hour. I'm not antisocial. I just don't want to be in any crowds and a lot of talking and shit. I don't want to have to host them. And, and to her, it's a problem, and to me, it's not. I'm like, I'm good. It's not gonna. So I just go show my face and then I leave. You know, I don't want to be around a lot of loud talking in my eardrums and a lot of freaking dominoes, loud dominoes in my head. Every minute you just keep hearing. Every minute you just keep hearing. You just keep hearing. You and then the music is loud. It's whatever. Never mind. I'll get off of that. I'm done. Let me go back. Let me go back to the chat. Vibrant lol. This is the reason. This right there. The side effects is worse than what you went to right to the doctor for. And Brit girl, there you go. I have a high tolerance for pain. Also, my daughter walked on a broken ankle for 2 weeks before she had it checked out. Ooh, girl, that's a long time. 2 weeks, girl. Prayers do work too. Yes, they do. 2 whole weeks. Dang, broken ankle for 2 whole. Girl, she good. Mm-mm. Brit Girl says, I eventually go to the doctor just to find out what it is, but I don't take the hard medicine they prescribe. I still use home remedies, but I want to know. Right, Brit Girl, there you go. There you go. I don't, I'll, especially when it comes to things like menstrual cramps and stuff, people will be so quick to go pop something, and I'm riding the waves out. Because I'm not going to take something to make me feel good, and then all of those, side effects of taking those darn things. It must be really, really bad, and then I'll take some. I'll ride the storm out, child. I don't know. Probably it's like a good challenge, I guess. Vibrant. I am doing these right here. Didn't you hear me say this a couple times, especially when I just started that I surprised myself being on here this long talking half of the time. I'm like, how the hell did I end up being here for 6 hours, 5 hours, 4 hours? I'm like, what? It's not that I don't talk and socialize and stuff, but what sometimes I get, I don't know. I guess I'm getting old. Byron says, I know people who cuss out the pain in their body and the pain goes away. What? Byron says people cuss. That's the. Listen, that's the first time I've ever heard that before. There's a certain way to do it. It works for some. That's new. That is really new. Is it like they're rebuking the pain? They're, telling to get out? Oh, wow. I am not antisocial. I am far from that. Ask anybody who knows me. It's just that I can't do it for too long. I just don't want to be in mm, not for too long. At least you go to the gathering. I do everything I can to not go. No, I'm gonna go because I'm gonna go see my people and stuff and whatever. But I just don't stay too long. Or if I get tired, I go sit in the car or whatever. And be like, why are you out here? Everybody's in. I'm like, I think I've done enough. Didn't I give you like an hour? Aren't you all talked out at this point? Is there anything else new to talk about? It's not as bad as it sounds though. Hey Fates, yeah. How are you? Fates. So you're finally gonna start your channel soon. Yay! Is this the same Fates who said she's not gonna have a channel? Girl, let me know when you're gonna start your channel, Fates. Because you've been doing good with the StreamYard so far. Are you gonna be doing cooking? What are you gonna be doing? Are you gonna be doing beef sector material? What are you gonna do? I know for one thing though, because I know that I'm gonna change stuff up a bit for the new year. I decided on that today. And for those who are just coming in, that's part of the reason why you see me say thanks, Nubyology, because we started talking about different stuff. But for real though, it made me think, and I took down the video that I did yesterday when I was cussing to people. Okay, I don't want to be known for just coming on here and doing that type of shit. It's not my thing. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people who first when they subscribe to me and stuff, they didn't subscribe to me for that. You know? It's not about me, going like that. That's not me. Not that I can't and whatever, but I don't need to do it. You know what I'm saying? You and Goosey. When I used to be on here late, right? I'll be up here late again. I'll be back. I just said this the other day that I'm gonna start coming on live again a little bit more. Um, but because I got sick, I only come when I feel, like I can manage to stay up a little bit. I don't even know where Goosey is because once I heard Goosey had his girl, Goosey got a girlfriend, and he was talking about it one day on his channel. Child, I never heard from him again after that. You know? Let me see. Vibrant says, I like listening to you, but the difference between being on here talking versus being on here talking. Hold on. The difference between being on here talking versus being out in large. Oh, I can do large crowds. Well, I do large crowds for different stuff that I do, Vibrant. But it's just that I don't want to have to entertain for long. Let's put it that way. You know, I don't, I don't, I don't want to entertain for too long. I don't know how to explain it. Let me see. Sometimes I get people right, Clyde. Clyde, maybe Clyde's explaining it a little bit better for me. She says she get people out. Clyde. Yeah. Yeah. There you go. Get people out after a while. I am not antisocial. I am not. I get people out after a while. You're like, okay, enough of that. I did my part. You know, who blocked you? Who blocked you? Man, I remember when I started out, I didn't have anyone blocked. Now I got so many people blocked. I think my block list is about hmm, maybe 20 by now. Because I used to not block people because I'm like, I don't care. I don't, but some people you just don't want to see them, or if their energy is really bad, you block them. I normally don't care because I'm the best at not seeing you. I am cold and you will be there and I don't see you. But I blocked a few people, especially some people who had me blocked and then unblocked me. Bitch, I blocked them back. I don't got to see you. Why are you unblocking me for? The hell? You knew why you blocked me the first time. Keep it that way. You had a change of heart, have a change of heart, but still keep me blocked. Okay. Who blocked you? Oh, you mean Fates? I don't know who you're talking about. Let me see. They say take this medicine for your stomach ache, but the side effects are it may cause There you go, Brit girl, and that is why I never run directly to them first. I find other safe alternatives that I know came from the ground or I picked off a tree and I use that first before I go to take those things. Okay. So it's a mindset for some people. So in their mind, they're getting rid of the pain, they're getting better, but they don't care enough. So they look at, so even though the labels will tell you, hold on, let me go grab my Allegra because I'll take that from time to time. Hold on, let me go get that. I'm back. Okay. So here goes my Allegra that I take sometimes. And I have to it has to be like really bad for me to take it because there are other stuff that I can take. But to be honest, it's laziness that I don't go drinking some of the stuff I know I can drink. So let us look at this Allegra box right here, right? Warnings. Do not take if you had an allergic reaction. Blah, 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 blah. All right, let's go down here. Wait, wait. Hold on. I can't find it. I don't see. Okay, no. This is maybe this is not the right one to use because it doesn't say the other stuff that'll happen. Hold on. I don't see nothing that said. Let me see if I have this. I threw that out. I don't see the paper in it. So, all right, this is not. I don't have no more bottles to look at to tell you what nothing is because goes to show I don't fool around with medication like that. Hold on, let me go grab something else. Let's look at this bottle. Let's look at this one. Does this sound familiar? Oh Lord. Okay, let me see. I don't see nothing on this. Let me look at this one. Hmm. I don't see nothing on this to say, oh, it may cause this. It may cause this. See your doctor if this starts to happen. You know, all of those stuff that normally comes. I don't see none of that on this right here. Hmm. I don't see that. I don't see it. Mm-mm. Let's try this one. This is Tylenol. Let's see what this is saying. Ooh, liver warning. Oh, here we go with a not good old bottle of Tylenol. Shit. Uses it temporarily relieves minor aches and pains due to the common cold, headaches, backaches, blah blah blah. Let's go down to here. Warning: this product contains acet. Ooh, hold on. Let me put this on. I am not gonna go down like that. Hold on, let me put this on real quick. A girl is not gonna go down with the writing is really fine. Small, but I'm gonna find let me go. It is really small. Where is it? Where is it? This product contains acetaminophen. Severe liver damage may occur if you take more than 4,000 milligrams in 24 hours. Okay. It may also cause, hold on, severe skin reactions. Symptoms may include skin reddening, blisters, hold on, hold on, rash. If a skin reaction recurs, stop use and seek medical help right away. You see what I'm saying? You see, you may have allergic reactions and all of those other stuff. But have you ever seen those ads where it is telling you all the benefits and it makes you feel so good. You see all of those nice stuff on the screen and then bam, you see a whole long list of stuff that the same medication will do to you. How you have like real adverse reactions to it too. Girl. Mm-mm. Okay, let me see. I'm social on here. I wouldn't leave the driveway if I didn't have to, but I've always been that way. Okay, Vibrant. And it's weird to me, Vibrant, because while I am a homebody and I like my own company, meaning I like a little bit of silence most of the times and a little bit of me time and all of that. But at the same time, I like doing adventurous stuff where, but to go out to new places to explore. I like traveling to places and being doing stuff like that the average tourist wouldn't do. Let's put it that way. You don't want to go do the regular stuff that everybody's gonna do. Oh, let's go do sun, sand, and sea and all of that type of shit. I want to go mingle with the people. I want to go find spots that is not too touristy. You know what I mean? And I want to do different stuff. Be with the grassroots people. Like different type of stuff. And then Half of the time, I much prefer to do it by myself. And this is why I tell you I get in a lot of trouble because you know who has a problem with me traveling by myself. And I don't have a problem traveling with me alone. Okay. I just want to do me. Let me see. Faith Yaya say, right? Ooh, Faith Yaya. Faith Yaya. Is that Faith Yaya gonna have her channel? Is this the Faith who said nope, nope, no channel? I can't wait. Girl, I can't wait. I've been subscribed. Okay. I have been subscribed and I've been patiently waiting for her to start her channel. I have been patiently waiting. Okay. I just think Nina should get her channel now too. Okay. I like for Kenna also to do more on her page. I do catch her whenever I don't catch her lives, I go do the replay. So I like to hear a little bit more of Kenna, a little bit more of Nina. Nina would do good if she had her own channel too. And of course, Fate's Yaya. I asked Miss Toby too, but Miss Toby said no. Maybe next year I'll bother her some more, see what she says. But Miss Toby would do good if she had her channel too. Okay. I'm gonna do a few different stuff for next year. I think I'll take my channel a little bit more serious next year. Um, I have some things in mind that I'll be doing, and I'll see what's the best time to come on here. I think I'm gonna, do when I just started. I was mostly on here late at nights because what I would do is once I got off work, I'd come get stuff done in the house, get that done first. Sometimes I'll take a little nap and then I'll come on here, right? So that is why we used to be up so late at nights. But then I stopped, okay? Because life was lifing. But now I am gonna make an effort to come on here. So things will be a little bit different next year. Just put it that way. I won't say everything. It's not like yeah, it's not gonna be like huge change, but it's definitely gonna be a different direction. Let's put it that way. Okay. We can't all be doing the same thing in the sector. Let's put it that way. All right. Okay. Let me stop using the mouse and use the screen. Let's see. Vibrant says that's gonna take some fine tuning. Fates, yeah, I'm gonna. Okay. Right. I remember, and she's gonna do well. And remember, look at King Roman. King Roman does so well on his channel. King Roman, I remember when he just started, he was nervous of coming live, and we are like, "You're doing good. Keep going, keep going." you know, when he just started going live, because we were saying you should start going live and stuff, because he used to do a lot of uploads and stuff. Because so I would just watch for he did a lot of most of the entertainment stuff. Yeah, and a few sprinkled with a few true crime and stuff. So a lot of people didn't know King Roman was already doing his thing on his channel over there, right? And he would do news in the morning, you know, we're there as the news crew, but I'm mostly in the clouds when he does his news in the morning because I have to be like getting ready. So I'll be listening and not typing. But he also was nervous when he started, and look at him right now. He's a pro. Okay. So newbie, fates, anybody who wants to do a channel, you are going to be nervous at first, but it doesn't matter. It's your personality that counts, and it's the fact that you're going to have your own supporters and they'll be there to support you. Okay. That's it. They'll be there to support you. Let me see what this says. Yep. They are so tiny. Right, Clyde? They are so tiny. Yes, it would be a great addition, Brick Girl. Let me see. Right. But everybody tends to pay attention to the benefits. But I'm more interested in the side effects. What are you doing to my liver, honey? What is gonna happen to my skin? Am I gonna turn green? Like what? You know, all of that type of shit. So if I gotta go through all of that just for immediate relief, it's not gonna work. So I'm just gonna stick to my natural remedies. They've been working. Okay, they've been working. You could scroll down on my channel, on my community wall, you'll see something where there's this doctor that I follow. He supports, the use of natural remedies and stuff. And and he was talking about the what's it called? The use of the thyme and other natural stuff, organic stuff to clear your lungs. There's so many stuff you could use. There are so many things you could use. Okay. So, oh, you're back. I'm just here chilling and chatting. Who knew I'd be on here for an hour and 37 minutes chatting? But I enjoy hanging out with you guys. Advil is the same. Not too much or liver damage. Lots of meds have the same active ingredients, right? Even over the counter meds, right? Vibrant. This is how far behind I am. Let me come back. Let me go a little fast. Hey, Jill. Good to see you. Good night. I've been sub to fades too. Right. I went checking her channel yesterday and I'm like, girl. And Face, you need to be dropping your link too. So you could get to your 1,000. So at least, you know, I like these chats. It's more personal. Right, but girl, I prefer a more intimate crowd like this. I, and people don't understand. I said, this is why I'm telling people the numbers games is for those who it benefits. So they'll have different reasons for that. For me, an intimate setting like this, I prefer that. You know, I like talking with the people who support me. And where I am looking to start doing different stuff in come January, it's gonna include the chat. It's gonna include people who want to have conversations about the stuff that I want to do. Even though when I initially started my channel, most of what I did was always with the subscribers in mind. So the games that I do, if you notice, it was always games. It was always me teaching you how to say some words from my language. It was always kickback and karaoke type thing. So it was always stuff that includes the audience. You know, that's much of what I prefer. The interaction with the audience. So the games, the message bitch, whatever. Ooh, message bitch. Haven't done that in a long ass time. Come to think of it. And then I was even remembering the other day when they started talking about what's her name, Trish, and her so-called awards. And I was like, I remember when I just started, I did a little awards show. It wasn't even a show. It was just me saying, okay, let's award some of these people who would get this award. And I had the certificates and everything. So I was like, I much prefer doing things that makes me interact with the chat, interact with the supporters, as opposed to just being there, me being the show. You get what I'm saying? It's not about me. Okay. And there you go, Bert girl. I don't have to be fighting all the time. And a bitch had to come on here and say, oh, you're going to have to fight? It's a beef sector. You're going to have to fight. And I'm like, no, no, thank you. Like, who's going to do that? Where has that gotten you? A bitch. You don't know how to drop it, newbie? Okay. You know what's the easiest way to do it when you go in your YouTube studio? You're going to see the description for your video. Every video that you do, you're going to see it come up. All you got to do is click the link. Copy the information from there. Go in YouTube studio right now and go on any one of your videos and you'll see it in the description. and you copy that link and drop it there. Or I'll see the other way to do it because I think there was another way, but I have to be in it to tell you how to do it. But that's the easiest one that I remember, like how to drop the link. So you just copy the information from there and drop it. But then there's another way. Hold on. Did you turn your membership on, newbie? That's the thing. Did you turn your membership on? Did you already monetize your newbie? Did you already monetize your channel? That's first and foremost. Did you already monetize your channel? Let me know. And did you turn your membership on? That too. Okay, let me go through this. Whose shows do you like, Brick Girl? I think I may have missed the name. Who? Maybe I missed the name. Let me see. You like the patois lessons, so I'll try to come and do that again. You should do karaoke one day. How about that? She has a channel already, Brick Girl. Where is she so I can click her link and drop it? She has a channel. Are you in here, Fates? Just type her name in, Brick Girl. She has a whole channel over there. Oh, it's all complete, newbie, and it's set up. Okay, let me look at this and see how to tell you to do it. Brick Girl, she has a whole channel. Okay, with almost 600 people. Okay, if she ever lights that channel up, child, it's gonna be on and popping. You hear me? It's gonna be on and popping. Okay, Fatia, you better start that channel come January, girl. There goes Fatia's link. Thank you, newbie. Thank you. Let me see if I could tell you how to do this thing because I haven't dropped my link in a lot. I think I dropped that like once. Purchases and memberships. Let me see. Nope. I don't even remember how I did it. Let me look. I'm trying to figure it out. How I the easiest way that I did it. Girl, newbie. Let me see if the way I was telling you, the easy way. So I'll just go to like my last video. Go in YouTube Studios. Go to content. Then you're gonna look at all your videos. If you notice, something automatically comes up and it says join the membership and it gives the YouTube link. All you gotta do is click on that little pen right there and you'll see the information come up in the description. You copy that and you paste it. That's it. I think I just did it while I spoke. Let me see if it works. And I'm also trying to figure out maybe if I didn't start my channel in this freaking beef sector, I will be on here showing you how to cook some stuff that I eat and whatever. Still some weird ass people on here, man. Weird. Like there we go, newbie. I just did mine. You see? So it is YouTube Studio, content. Choose any one of your videos and you see the info come up. Click on that little pen or whatever it is right there and in description and you can copy the info and drop it in your chat. Okay. There you go. And go on ahead and subscribe to Faith Yaya's channel. Her link is in the chat. Okay. Her link is right there in the chat. She has a whole channel out there. Okay. Right. Well, I think that's that on that. I've been on here for an hour and 46 minutes, and that's a long time. I'm gonna let me drop the link. If anybody wants to come up, if not, I am out of here. Here goes my link. I bet you guys are hearing the clicking of the mouse. There you go. Let me take a quick break. Oh, I forgot to play this. Hold on. Hold on. Lyric? Lyric, why are you doing? Didn't I tell you not to come over this place when I'm here? This is Mark's house. And I don't want you over here when I'm at Mark's house. Don't come over here. You got your camera on. Don't come over. Don't come over here. Don't come over here. I'll slap you in. I'll smack you in. Mark allows me to sit in this couch. You don't make me sit in your couch at your mausoleum. This is my couch. I'm at Mark's house, so act accordingly, okay? I just remembered that. I got real tears. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Okay. Newbie, let me know if you got through with that thing. Um, I think that's it. That's that on that. Um, I think it's time to go. I've been on here for almost 2 hours, and I think it's time for a little bit more honey and lemon. And yeah, I think that is it. All right. Ooh, and I also just wait. I have a whole guest behind here. Oh no, that's my other thing. That's Carrie. Hey, very Carrie. And I'm also gonna retire my Kerry Garvey name. That's the name that Shelly gave me, so I, worked with it because she doxed me. So I just worked with it. Ooh, child. Ugh. It's gonna be a whole different thing come next year. Okay, a whole different thing. A whole different thing. So things, yeah. I'm just thinking of doing that for next year, which is only like how many weeks away? Like three, I think, or a little bit over 3 weeks from now. We'll be in a whole new year. Can't believe we're gonna be in 2024 in less than a month. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? We just came out of a pandemic. Some people don't even remember anything about COVID. About all those shutdowns and all of those stuff that happened. We went through a whole thing, and we're going into a new year. I'm looking for new beginnings, fresh ideas, and, ensuring that I choose my battles and not allow battles to choose me. Okay. They can come, but you don't have to respond to them. And I'm okay with that. For some people, it makes you seem as if you're weak, but I'm okay with that title too, you know? Because the ones who say you're weak are the ones who they don't have their life in order, so you can't allow them to make you feel any type of way. Okay? Choose your own battles and don't allow battles to choose you. Okay? That's just how I see it, and that's how it's always going to be. You are responsible for you. You are responsible for how you respond to certain things. And, you just move accordingly. That's it. That's all. You don't need nothing else. All right. That's it. I'm going to be, ooh, you're going to be here. Byron, what time is it where you are? Do you know I have a fever right now? Man, I am over this shit. I really am. And no, I am not taking these pills. It's almost 5 in the morning. You need to go to bed. Aren't you gonna get ready for work? I'm gonna get off of here. I'm gonna go over there by you're in Belgium right now? Oh, you are at graveyard. Okay. Good night, Brit girl. Brit girl, what time is it where you are? Are you like 4 hours ahead, I think? I don't know. Thank you, Brit girl. I'm gonna get off of here. I'm gonna go wrap myself up in a freaking thick blanket and go see what ODS has going on. You know, ODS's lines are late, right? So I'm gonna go stay over there until sleep comes again. I've been sleeping most of the day today. I slept most of the day today. I really did. I slept. It could be an hour. It could be 2 hours. And then when I wake up, it feels like I've been sleeping for 10 hours. So I don't know. Let's see what happens. I've just been sleeping like crazy. Anywho, take care of yourself too, Byron, and bye to everyone. I appreciate you guys for checking in. Thank you for the support. I appreciate you all. Shout out to the mods. Shout out to everyone. Thank you for being here. Good night, Cara Vixen. Good night, Baron. Good night, Brick Girl. Good night. Who else was here? Newbie. Everybody, because I can't go through all the names. But and Vibrant and Jill. And everybody. And Fades. And thank you for your translation services, Baron. And thank you, Cly. Okay. I appreciate you all for passing through. I appreciate you guys. Okay. Have a wonderful night. And let me see if I can find my drums. Oh, no. I'm going to come out with the Jamaican anthem. Okay. Here we go with the Jamaican anthem. Okay. And this is what I'm going out with. Bye. Bye, Strictly. Never miss a moment to shout out where I'm from. Okay. All right. Listen, Baron, you had me cracking up the whole time I was watching this. You're like, ooh, wait, they have buildings in Jamaica? Ooh, they have firemen there? TV? Do they have clothing there? Not a helicopter. Really? Did you see any mud houses there? Did you see any thatched bitch? Not sports heroes. Are you serious? Oh, just for the love of it, let me play my thing again, okay? And that's just one of the many clips of those things. This is why I say it doesn't really matter what anybody says. I love me and I like where I'm from. Bye.